Big up, guys. Big up, guys. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, just clearing my throat a bit. Otherwise, you wouldn't have heard me speak. Well, would have heard me, but probably wouldn't have understood what I was saying with my throat like that. But anyway, only slightly late this time. What, a few minutes, if that. So not bad actually for me, is it? But anyway, guys. Yeah, here to talk about more transfer news to do with the bees, of course. Well, obviously Daizen Maeda again. This one is gathering pace as usual. Well, if you believe, well, there is an article saying that he has signed, and that is a load of bull, a load of BS, which I will go into in a minute, in a little while. So this obviously is the big thing. If we, well, obviously after this guy, along with a few others, of course. So it's not just us in the hunt, in the race. So, but there are other sort of stories I want to talk about as well. Cannon Wilson, that's nearing a deal. Pretty much is a deal because Fabio Romano has reported about it. But I'm going to talk about, well, obviously a departure. I mean, I did speak about this the other day. I think it was yesterday. That this guy has gone out on loan. Ramel Donovan has gone off on loan to Sheffield United. It's done. That is the loan deal is completed. Yes, it's completed. The 19-year-old goes out on loan to Sheffield United. That, well, 5 hours ago, it said Sheffield United have completed the loan signing of Brentford winger Ramel Donovan. And 3 hours ago, Ramel Donovan has joined Sheffield United on a season-long loan for the 26-27 campaign. Chris Wilder said the club had been monitoring Donovan for some time. Wilder stated they are delighted to have been entrusted with the next stage of Donovan's development and mentioned endorsements from Keith Andrews and Jack Lester. Keith Andrews and Jack Lester have utilised Donovan in the Premier League last season. Not enough, though. Not enough. I think he should have got more time. He came on mainly as a sub. I thought he looked really good when he came on. I thought he should have got more minutes myself, more game time. But obviously, Brentford think otherwise. He still needs more minutes elsewhere, more game time before he comes in properly. But I thought he seemed ready to me. But there we go. I guess you have to trust Brentford on what they feel, and they obviously think he wasn't quite actually totally ready. But yeah, I wish him all the best at Sheffield United on loan. Obviously, he will be going back, so that's good. But I wish him luck there. I hope it does work out for him and he comes back even better. He will do for all that game time and, you know, plenty of fitness getting into him and stamina. And ready for, you know, to come back and really prove himself even more. That he should be playing for us. And I already think he should, but there we go. That's just me. But anyway, I just thought I'd do that bit, give you that bit of info first. That he has gone. And and obviously talk about obviously now Cannon Wilson, that this deal is pretty much nearing completion. as obviously here it's saying, here we go, which is obviously Fab Romano. Of course, we always have to trust. He's pretty reliable, pretty much always reliable with whatever he says. And you know when it's a here we go, when it's definitely going to be happening. Callum Wilson's Brentford, here we go. Deal in place for the striker to join on 1 year contract. Follows Jane Anthony as new signing for Brentford project. Let's look at some replies and some opinions, comments. This one doesn't want to retire. They are passing him around the mid-table clubs like a whore. And the Italian league coaches, well, and it's like Italian league coaches, yeah, but, well, I disagree there. I still think this is going to be a decent signing, and I mean, look, he's on a free. He's on a free. What are we really losing out on here? What are we going to lose on this? Nothing. Nothing. Right, a fully fit Callum Wilson is still one of the Premier League's most clinical strikers. Yep, fully fit. Yeah, that's the right word, I guess. Right sort of thing to say. But great pickup. Can he get fully fit? Yeah. Wilson is being passed around like blunts amongst Premier League clubs. Well, that's your opinions. That's your opinion. So there you go. Brentford adding another striker in case Thiago continues the poor form he showed at the World Cup. Yeah, and at the end of last season as well, where he stopped scoring and doing a lot. Smart move. I'm not sure why he's not really a replacement for Thiago. And I mean, let's be honest, if he can't last the whole season, it's no good. He has to be managed properly at 34 years of age, you know. But yeah, it was disappointing from Thiago. Not just in the World Cup, as I say, end of last season for us, he wasn't that great. He'd stopped scoring, stopped doing anything really good. I kept wondering, well, why is he still playing in the games? Is there anyone else? But there wasn't really anyone else to replace him, I guess. But now that could be different with Callum Wilson and Jane Anthony both there now. So I think Zian Fleming should also come in. I hope that deal gets done for Zian Fleming. There was talk about it, so hopefully that may still happen. I hope so. I really do. No, Liverpool, here we go. No. This brother has literally played in all mid-table teams in the Premier League. I think West Ham, Newcastle, now Brentford. Yeah, well, how much was he signed for? It's like, yeah, there's nothing. He wasn't signed for anything. So it's like Brentford isn't backing down anytime soon. Wilson adds Premier League experience with 95 top-flight goals across Bournemouth and Newcastle, providing clinical finishing and depth behind Brentford's main attackers. That's nothing to do with that. Jermaine Defoe would be proud. He would definitely go to Brentford and deceive us by scoring over 20 goals. Yep. Possibly. You never know. Who knows, eh? I think it's good for backup Thiago. Yeah. 7 goals last season. That one of his goals there, probably. Yeah, well, that's easy enough, isn't it? You can't miss them, let's be honest, those sort of chances. What a move. Yeah, football is crazy. He could be hitting 15 goals next season. Yeah. Callum Wilson still bagging all these contracts. It's a good thing to see because he's so good and has a clinical finish. Speed and pace. I personally like him and want to see him keep doing well for real. The journeyman moves again. Callum Wilson hasn't enjoyed so many playing time in all his club, although he's a great player. Nice to see him at Brentford, and he will ball. The Jermaine Defoe of his generation. Every club had multiple signings, but Manchester United want to stress me. So I guess another United fan. Yeah. Only to end up mid-table. Brentford are never getting past mid-table. I don't know about that. I don't know. I think we could now, maybe. Who knows? Brentford cooking. Winning was never written in his career book. How does he keep escaping the trenches? As a Newcastle fan, I'm very happy for Callum. When fit, coming off the bench, he still has something to offer. Brentford is a good side. He will score goals, fitness permitting. Callum Wilson always finds a way to stay in the Premier League. I'll give him kudos for that. Football left him a long time ago. Not about that. He's now forcing not interesting to see him playing football at all now. I'm surprised that Brentford still believe and want his football services. He now belongs in the Championship, not in the EPL. Well, let's hope he makes you all eat your words at the end of the day. Hope you do. Eat humble pie. A large chunk of it would be good. Congratulations, Callum Wilson. Great guy with a great finish. In 2020, Bournemouth is relegated. Wilson joins Newcastle. 2026, West Ham relegated. Wilson joins Brentford. Fair to say he hates Championship. Well, we ain't going to go down, so I think you're full of shit. Sorry. We ain't going down, no matter what he does with us. We are not going down. Everybody active in the transfer window except Man United tells you all you need to know about Ineos. They want Man United downfall so bad. Club Brugge scammed Brentford with this guy Igor Thiago and told them no refund. Guy scammed Brazil with his performances last season. I need to drop this stinker against Morocco. Yeah, well, Brentford said no. We need a proper baller, Callum Wilson. Well, he's not a replacement for Igor Thiago. I mean, what? Yeah, but hold on a minute. How can you say a guy has got, was it 22, nearly 25 goals or something last season, that he's that bad? Yes, that was terrible, that miss for Brazil. That was a terrible miss. I remember it, obviously. But, he's not the only one to miss bad, chances, in the World Cup, to miss chances like that. So I don't think he's totally that terrible. End of last season, he didn't look great, but I still believe. I think he'll come back, maybe stronger. Don't forget, he's had one whole season since he's come to the Bees. The other season, he was injured. He's probably getting a little bit shattered now, I would say, having to play all this time, all these minutes that have happened. Probably a big rest now, long rest for him will be doing the world of good. And I think he'll come back firing for us. I really do. And I really hope he does, because we'll need his goals again, no doubt. But now we may have extra goals coming in, which will help him as well. Brentford get a super fox in the box. I always feel he would have had a more colourful career with less injuries. Anthony from Burnley, now Callum Wilson from West Ham. Brentford bringing in players from relegated teams so he can help relegate them next season. No, come on, no. No, AJ, you're wrong, my friend. You are totally wrong. With or without this guy, we are never getting relegated. Sorry, come on. Come on, guy. Pack it in, man. Callum Wilson has always been a quality striker when fit. Brentford are taking a calculated risk on a one-year deal. But if they can manage his fitness, this could turn out to be one of the smartest signings of the window. Exactly. Come on. Let's have the positives, you know. This guy is just getting passed around by all the mid-table teams. Definitely going to Chelsea next. No, please don't be saying that. That's not correct. That's not right at all. Not correct at all. Brentford quietly building an entire attack out of guys other clubs let go. I'll say it out. Wilson from West Ham, Anthony from relegated Burnley. At this point, they should just rebrand up as the Premier League's recycling centre. Well, I think you'll be having to take your words back. Having to read your words at the end of the day, because I think you're all wrong. And so what are you saying here? What we're doing is, yes, generally we're trying to get younger players and develop them. They've got the talent to develop. Let's sell them on for a big fee. But now, yes, we are actually going for experienced players that have done well in the Premier. Whatever you say, yes, he's been with clubs that have been relegated. But has that been his fault? Totally his fault? No. There are other players to blame, other people to blame, maybe defenders, maybe the manager. But you're going to just say this guy has taken all these teams down. No, he hasn't. No. And neither's Anthony. Anthony has not got Burnley relegated either. So enough of it. Pack it in, you know. The reason Brentford signed Callum Wilson, that goal, I suppose I can watch it. I mean, it's
Well, they had the away game, the West Ham, the home game. It was the kind of what you thought, gimme for Spurs, but
can't have commentary on, obviously. Is this just one where he hits it from close range? I think I've already seen this, but yeah. Same one again, but anyway. Obviously, you can go to this. Obviously, this is on. What's this on? Is it on Facebook? I think it's on Facebook to watch all these goals. But this bro keeps scamming clubs to give him contracts. Again, that's all wrong. Totally wrong. Wilson to Brentford. This is surprising too. From one English team to another and to another. Brentford signing another Deadwood as Thiago replacement. I keep saying this. I'll say this for the cheap seats right at the back. So I'll say it again, yeah? He is not a replacement for Thiago. He is backup. He is just backup for us. He will probably be on the bench mainly and come on probably in the second half or whatever, or near the end as something as a, something off the bench to, a bit of force, a bit of extra attack. off the bench, an impact sub, if you will. Brentford's recruitment this summer deserves more respect. Quality cooking. OMO. Everybody just they sign players up and down. No, Man United, they remain like this. I don't know. I'm not even going to carry on talking like that. Because that is bollocks, man. Brentford signing Callum Wilson. Brilliant. Another season of is he fit yet? Vibes. We'll stick with us, with our lads who can actually stay on the pitch, Tar. Well, let's give him a chance, yeah? Coventry, Bournemouth, Newcastle, West Ham. Now, Brentford. What an EPL journey, man. Wishing him all the best for the new season. Well experienced, proven EPL striker. If he stays injury free, he can bag at least 10 goals. Yep. Brentford have pulled off a very smart signing to join their already very good attack. To actually reiterate this, he is not actually confirmed just yet as joined, even though Fabramano has said, here we go. It's still not actually confirmed, the deal just yet. So let's just wait and see. Well, it will happen, but it's just not quite done yet. He's still one of the most clinical strikers around when he's trusted and given consistent minutes. If the manager manages him and Thiago well with enough game time for both, they will cook. This could end up being one of the signings of the season. Where has he not gone at this point? Brentford is preparing to batter the teams that have just been promoted. Great signing for Brentford. Wilson's experience and finishing will be a perfect boost to the Bees' attack. Bro is touring around EPL clubs every season. But let's be real, his injury record is scary at this stage. Is he going to last the season or just be another squad player? Well, I think he might be, but he's always on the treatment table. We'll see, you know. Brentford fans, you buzzing or worried? Well, I'm not totally worried. I just feel he will do well. And as you say, I mean, whether he stays fit, I mean, we'll see. But it'll be up to Tina Brooks again. Obviously a Bees fan. Thanks for coming in. Once again, I hope we sign him and beat other clubs in the race. Yeah, well, it looks like we are, Tina. He is definitely coming. So it's just a matter of when now. It's actually going to be totally confirmed. It'll be up to you, Danny, as well as usual. Coming in, brother. Thanks for coming in. Irish Bit Terrier. Always welcome as usual. Right. So let's get back to these comments. Igor Thiago replacement. No. Assuming he's getting a move, or has the World Cup damaged his PR? I don't think he's going anywhere just yet anyway. Wilson's still got the poacher instincts. As backup to Thiago, it's not a bad option. Kai Feng Anthony and now Callum Wilson, the Bees are building on. Please stop with this project nonsense. This guy has literally played in every team in the Prem, excluding the Big Eights, and still counting. Drum roll, the unveiling is going to be awesome. The Brentford project is beginning to make sense. Good signing. Callum Wilson will always get a contract from Premier League club, 100%. Brentford bring Premier League old players to get something done next season. But to me, they are all old for now. Oh, but look, Anthony, 26. Would you say that's old? No. Yes, Callum Wilson is 34. But so what? And I mean, I still think his 30s is not mega old either. But look, Jay Nancy, he's 26. That's still not old. No way. How can you say that? Solid signing for Brentford, experience finishing. Wilson could be a great squad boost for that 1 year deal. Incredible. Never questioned his quality. The only question has always been his fitness. If he stays healthy, Brentford have a bargain. Wilson still knows where the goal is if he stays fit. Brentford could have a very useful striker on their hands. Callum Wilson on a free. Brentford might have pulled off one of the smartest low-risk deals of the window. Exactly. Come on. No, that deserves a clap. Thank you. At last, smartest low-risk deal of the window. Thank you. On a free. Now, come on. That's what I'm talking about now. Come on. Brentford is cooking something delicious. They like to be at Chelsea FC. Yeah, very good. I like that photo. Bro put in the Raheem Sterling vibe, but with mid-table clubs, EPL tourists. Yeah, okay, whatever. Brentford collecting Premier League veterans like Infinity Stones. Well, that's your opinion, I'm afraid. That's your opinion. No one else's. Brentford are low-key cooking something crazy this window. 1 year contract is smart business. Yeah. They know his hamstrings are made of glass. Yeah. Manchester United are still wandering around in the market. Exactly. Wilson adds Premier League experience with 95 top-flight goals across Bournemouth and Newcastle, providing clinical finishing and depth behind Brentford's main attackers. I think read that already. Brentford strengthened their squad once more with more experience in depth. Brentford are gathering experienced Premier League players to stamp character next season. Exactly. Totally. 100%. Brentford are ready to cook the likes of Man United and Chelsea next season too. Yep. Every club is getting a here we go apart from Manchester United, who's been on one player for weeks now without any meaningful action. Yeah, what a shame, mate. He wants to retire in the Premier League. Yeah. Brentford is turning the Premier League into a retirement home. Oh, come on. But with actual goals, Wilson's finishing plus Thomas Frank. Fucking say about Thomas Frank. He's not there. Equals another smart bees heist. When is somebody going to fucking listen and watch in the fucking football league? We haven't got Thomas Frank anymore. Maybe they think Keith Andrews is Thomas Frank, I guess. They think he plays the same way. Well, I wouldn't like to say that. But anyway, come on, guys, open your fucking eyes and watch and listen, yeah? We do not have Thomas Frank here anymore. Oh, my God. Anyway, I just feel my words are falling on deaf ears. I don't know. It just seems to be. This man should just retire at this point. Callum Wilson in 2026. No. Let's go there. Brentford has made a fantastic signing. Well, get the name right for a start. It's Brentford, okay? Not Brantford, Mr. Future. Keys do this, guys. I don't know what that means anyway. Callum Wilson sure has 9 lives. Every time you think his career at the top of English football is over, he always rises from the ashes. Brentford signing Wilson and Jane Anthony in the same window. Pack it up, boys. The 26-27 mid-table battle is officially cooked. Okay. Brentford already assembling players for next season. Great addition to the squad. Brentford fans, how are we rating this signing out of 10? It's a pretty close 10 for me because at the end of the day, he's a free transfer. And if he stays fit and gets goals, which is what it's about, then this is going to be a fucking hell of a transfer, you know, for us. Yes, it's a big if, but if he does, what a transfer this will be. We've made some pretty amazing free transfers before, you know. Obviously, Ben Mee stands out as well as an amazing free transfer. So, and this guy, he knows where the gold is still. He knows where it is. He's been there, seen it, done it. He's played for England. Come on, you know. This is an absolute no-brainer for me. Best of luck, Callum Wilson. Wishing you goals, good health, and a successful season at Brentford. Thank you. Brilliant. That's a great addition to Brentford squad. They're cooking this summer. Exactly. I don't know if he still has the quality to play in the Premier League. I would expect to go to Championship or to another league. I disagree. I think he might still be good enough, you know, for the Premier. I really do. Good luck. What's Brentford cooking? Yesterday was Anthony, today is Wilson. Here we go indeed. Another experienced Premier League striker joins the project for Jane Anthony. Brentford quietly building something strong. Good luck, Callum. Wilson is now touring with the EPL, an outcome of his generation. I'd like to think he's better than that. How come this guy gets signed by big London clubs? It's baffling. Watch people call this a small club signing until he scores against their team. Exactly, eh? Exactly. Wilson realising he will be warming the bench. Well, he could be. I still think he will get quite a bit of game time, providing he's fit. I think he will play a fair bit, myself. Brentford fans celebrating while Newcastle fans are wondering how he'll somehow score against them immediately. Bobby exclusive. Brentford are talking to Callum Wilson as they look to further bolster their attacking options. Good signing this. Done us a solid last year on his pay per play. GLCW. Smart, low risk depth signing for Thomas Frank. Shut the fuck up. Do you not know who the manager is? Fuck's sake. Right, cross that out for Keith Andrews' attack ahead of the new season, okay? Brentford knows how to scout old man. Actually best during that. Ain't this guy too old for PL now? Wilson refuses to bow out from the highest level. This is a good move for him, yeah. 1 year, that's not how it's done. Bro should be pressed for a 2-year contract. Well, I should have pressed, yeah. We might give him an addition. You never know. If he does well, we could give him a new deal. So, just be positive here. Made in Bournemouth. Congratulations to him. Brentford collecting Premier League strikers like Infinity Stones. Wilson on a 1-year deal is low risk gold. Yeah, here we go indeed. That's nice. That's a good one. Callum Wilson to Brentford, bold move. Hope he can stay fit for that year. Good luck to your new club. Great signing for them. Average player for average club. Okay, all right. Who do you support? Let's see. Doesn't say. I wonder who you actually support then, mate. Can we see? Does it say who you support? Nigeria. Doesn't really say, I don't think. No. I don't really know who you support, but anyway, you don't really know what you're talking about. Average club, whatever, right? Jaden and Wilson, Brentford making moves. They saw Thiago and said, we need more. So he's still playing. Callum Wilson likes changing clubs. Championship is not his level. A smart, low-risk signing. Wilson brings experience, leadership and goals when fit. Brentford have added proven Premier League quality to their attack. Exactly. That's a good move. The journeyman. Clubs are signing players, but here is Chelsea just selling without buying any attackers or defenders. Smart, low-risk move by Brentford. Wilson's PL experience plus finishing could be exactly what they need off the bench. 1-year deal keeps it flexible. Good luck, Callum. Congratulations to Callum Wilson. This is either a masterclass or a disaster, no in between. One-year contract makes sense. Low risk, high reward if he stays healthy. Exactly. Come on, guys. We know what we're doing here. We're not going into this stupidly and blindly. We gave him a 1-year deal for a reason. You know, we know what we're fucking doing. Very good deal. A much better striker than Igor Thiago. Football is funny. 1 injury-free season, and everyone will call this one of the signings of the summer. The difference between a washed player and a great signing is often just one healthy season. Yep. If Wilson stays fit, this deal could age like fine wine. If not, everyone will say they saw it coming. Which side are you on? Yes, you're probably right. If he stays fit, and yeah, he will be the signing of the season if he stays fit and gets goals. Callum Wilson has goals in him. If Brentford can keep him fit, this could be a very smart piece of business. Well, look, everyone said, what about Christian Eriksen? Another one we got. You know, absolute smart bit of business. You know, getting Christian Eriksen when nobody else wanted him. They said, oh, look, he's had a heart attack or whatever, he had a stroke, whatever it was, on the pitch at, was it Euros? I'm trying to think when the Euros were, 22, 23, whatever. But we took a chance on him, you know, when others didn't want to. And that was an incredible bit of business getting Christian Eriksen. He was absolutely amazing for us. So, look, this could be the same. This could be the same. It really could. How many clubs do so far in England? If he stays fit, what's that, 7? Yeah. If he stays fit, this could turn out to be one of the bargains of the window, yeah. Sometimes the best business isn't spending more, it's spending wisely, exactly. Callum Wilson to Brentford on a 1-year deal. Experienced finisher plus low risk equals smart business by the bees, exactly. He's still got that Premier League quality when fit. Here we go indeed. For Callum, he is always a moving man. Now it is time for London. Well, this happened so fast. Great signing of strikers. That will be an asset to the club. Good addition for Brentford side. Brentford are quietly building a seriously smart squad. Getting an experienced Premier League goal scorer like Callum Wilson on a 1-year deal is incredibly low risk, high reward. If he stays fit, this is a massive coup. Good morning. Anyway. Did he change team every season? No. Why does he look old here? Okay. He played for every team on the planet, I'm sure. Well, actually, he hasn't. Saw Thiago's performance at the World Cup and went to sign a striker fast. Yeah. Flopping waiting, no way near. Is this a smart bargain or a gamble on fitness? Wilson to Brentford on a 1-year deal, experience plus goals for free. Smart business by Brentford. I broke down the World Cup round of 16 in this thread. Well, yeah, anyway. How? Most lucky player. Okay. 24 total shots, 9 on target, 5 goals, 4 yellow cards, 1 penalty miss. Always getting a team. This bro is literally shuffling from one Premier League team to another. Great move for the player. Quiet signing, smart signing. If Wilson stays fit, Brentford have added proven Premier League quality. Brentford's recruitment deserves more respect. Exactly, it does. It really does. They rarely sign players for headlines. They sign players who solve problems. That's why they keep competing. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you for that. Nothing special, actually. Okay, whatever. Wilson will definitely cook over there. The fitness record is the only question mark. But with Ivan Toney's situation always up in the air, having Wilson's movement and finishing in the box is exactly what Tom fucking hell. What are these people on? Ivan Toney doesn't even fucking play for us anymore. And Thomas Frank isn't the fucking manager anymore. What are these people on? How many goals does he get this season if he stays healthy? Fucking hell, please somebody please tell them we do not have Ivan Toney or Thomas Frank anymore. Oh my God. An absolute masterclass in clinical recruitment for Brentford. Securing a proven high calibre Premier League goal scorer on a short-term deal injects lethal experience straight into their frontline project. Here we go. Yeah, indeed. Good luck. Here we go. Brentford just added Premier League quality Callum Wilson and Jane Lansing, who makes this project feel serious. Brentford moving mad. Well, wow. Yeah. Forever taker. Everyone is signing new players, and Barcelona is waiting for Real Madrid to steal their targets too. Man United, when other clubs are signing players. Yeah, exactly. Very good. I like that. Brilliant. In contrast, the signing of Jane Nancy has been officially confirmed. The 26-year-old winger, well, I know you obviously know all this, has joined Brentford from Burnley, the deal reported to be worth up to 17 million, signing a 4-year contract with an option for an additional year. I expect Wilson to be a premium rotation option and super sub, yeah, impact sub. Looking at his age, 34, and recent injury track record, a one-year deal is the perfect template. This could allow Brentford to manage his minutes carefully, ensuring he stays sharp to provide lethal cover for Igor Thiago whenever called upon. If Thiago stays fit, nobody remembers this signing. If he doesn't, Brentford already solved the problem before it became one. Full details. Callum Wilson is 34, coming off a 1-year deal, joining on a 1-year deal. And he's still 5 goals away from a number of strikers spending entire careers chasing. Brentford didn't sign a name for nostalgia, they signed a problem solver. Exactly. Igor Thiago is not for sale at any price. Exactly. Bro is on a mission to ruin all the mid-table clubs in England. Goodbye, Brentford. Oh, fuck off. Queen of Manchester, nice move. Bro run from relegation. 95 Premier League goals and chasing the 100 club. Securing an experienced veteran like Callum Wilson on a free 1-year deal is absolute top tier business from Thomas Frank's recruiting team. Keith Andrews, you idiots. Oh my God. Another one. Another Dumbo who don't know anything. Doesn't know a thing. Alongside Jay Nancy, Brentford's attacking options for the upcoming season are looking dangerously deep. Great addition. Callum Wilson still knows where the goal is. Could be a very useful signing for Brentford. Yep. Brentford is busy bringing in players with Premier League experience, which will really help out the next season. Sometimes it's not just about spending big money, but spending strategically. Exactly. Not bad. Brentford are building smartly this window. Experienced Premier League proven players on short deals to stay competitive without breaking the bank. This keeps them competitive in the league, and they develop younger talent. Bro is touring the EPL. If Callum Wilson stays fit, Brentford have just signed one of the most underrated strikers in the league. Yep. Congratulations, sir. This one, whatever. Brentford, Sunderland, Brighton, Fulham. This 4 clubs will be the weapon fashion against the big clubs of England next season. So many amazing introductions. Many of your favourite clubs will drop points playing against these teams next season. Yep. Even Brentford is signing players. Well, wow. I can't wait to see what the EPL have for me this coming season. Manchester United, what are you doing? Here we go. A smart pickup for Brentford if Wilson stays fit. He'll bring goals, leadership, and plenty of Premier League experience. Brentford are making moves, and it's scary. Brentford signed Callum Wilson and Jane Anthony before United finalised the single transfer. Thomas Frank's replacement. Oh, right. Sorry, yeah, okay. Actually, no, that's right. No. Sorry, I thought I was going to say something about Thomas Frank being here again. But no, Thomas Frank's replacement is running circles around Ineos. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad I read that properly in the end. I thought they were going to say something about, Thomas Frank is running circles around. Yeah, but it's not. Here we go. Welcome aboard, Anthony. Wilson's Brentford is the kind of signing that makes sense for both clubs. He stays in the Premier League and Brentford gets someone who can score goals when needed. Brentford really know how to sign players. When is this brother retiring? Brentford adding experience up front. This move could be a smart piece of business. This guy is looking old now. Another injury prone has been on a short deal. Exactly what we all wanted to see. Will Igor Thiago stay? Yep. I would think he will. Chelsea's rival already reinforcing, while Chelsea is still sleeping comfortably mid-table. Callum Wilson's Brentford on a one-year deal is actually a smart move. Yep. Again, an experienced goal scorer who knows how to finish. Exactly. It's a good addition for #Brentford FC. Callum Wilson is good. Wish him all the best. First game of the league season, he's getting annihilated. Right. Damn, how did this happen? Wilson at 34 on one year. Brentford building a retirement home, not a squad. Okay. Who's next? Ivan Toney come back? Definitely not. We are July, but Chelsea can't compete one major deal. What's the essence of giving someone a managerial position without signing players for him to work with? Melier in Arsenal, Callum Wilson to Brentford, Fantasy Premier League 2021. Please go for Patrick Bamford. Big move for the Bees. Oh man, he shouldn't have left. This guy is always changing club every year. AND not always starts on bench. Great signing for them. All the best, Wilson. It's over for Thiago. It's not. This is good business from Brentford. Wilson might not be the youngest, but he still knows where the goal is and can help them in the Premier League. Exactly. But are the key targets? What are the key targets for Arsenal this summer? I don't care about them. A smart, low-risk signing by Brentford. Callum Wilson brings proven Premier League experience, leadership, and goals. If he stays fit, he could be a valuable addition to the Bees' attack. All the best. Lots of transfer tips is happening. People are acting like Callum Wilson forgot how to score overnight. Exactly. I think he's good backup for Thiago. Yep. Knock my arse off. This one just move around. Congratulations. Great signing for Brentford. He don't play for like 5 Premier League teams. Let's go. Yeah, I think I've done enough of that now. I've done more than enough, to be honest. Yeah, I've done enough of them. Let's move on. And going to go on to talk about, yes, great deal that, by the way, for Callum Wilson, but talk about Daizen Maeda. Let's go on to that now. Hold on 1 minute, guys. I'm just going to have to take a comfort break. I'll be back very soon. Won't be long, guys. Be back very soon. Okay. Cheers. Apologies, guys. I had to have a comfort break there. But I'm back now anyway. So, yeah, let's get on to talk about Daizen Maeda. We are still after this guy, apparently, allegedly. And it's saying here, Fulham and Brentford enter Daizen Maeda race as transfer edges closer. And it's saying there we've only just entered the race, but you'll read elsewhere that we're in the lead to sign him. So what is actually true? I'll tell you one thing that isn't actually true. Is this? I'll show you this. This article here on Facebook. So people on Facebook, right? Do not believe this. Do not believe this article, this post on Facebook, because it's not true. It's saying here, and it's got Fab Romano, Arden Sports. It's not true. Brentford signed Japanese winger Daizen Maeda from Celtic FC. We have not signed him yet. And it says 9 hours ago. This is definitely not on. This is definitely not right. Do not trust this. Do not believe this at all. Please, anyone, do not go on and read this article. It's not true whatsoever. Done deal. Brentford signed Daizen Maeda. We have not signed him yet at all. This is fake news, fraudulent news. This is not right. They're going with Fab Romano. They should be reported as far as I'm concerned. Brentford have reached an agreement with FC to sign Daizen Maeda. It's not true. We have not done that. We have not even made a bid for him yet. The Japanese winger joins in a deal worth 15 million. If that was only true. And he signed a contract until 2031. But a big attacking boost for Brentford as they add pace, work rate and experience to their squad. Well, the fact is we haven't signed him. So please, please, please don't believe this. We have not made a bid for him yet. Apparently, we've only just joined the race for him. When allegedly we have always been in for him. I mean, we tried. I believe we did last season with the transfer window. Was it last season? Yeah, the last one. And apparently we were in for him, and apparently we'd made a bid. It was supposed to be an unnamed Premier League team, and the theory was it was us. And to be honest, I'm not surprised. It could have been. I think it probably was us. I think it probably was. An unnamed Premier team, and there's no secret. I think everyone knew we were after him, but we haven't got him yet. So, unfortunately, we haven't got him yet. I think we need to, but whether it'll happen, I don't know. So going back to the proper article here, the believable one, the actual honest article. Also, it's saying he wants to go to, there's no secret, he join the Premier League and join the top team in the Premier League. The problem is that might not mean us. But it's saying here Fulham and Brentford enter Daizen Maeda race as transfer edges closer. Everton and Nottingham Forest are both locked in an open race to sign Celtic striker Daizen Maeda this summer. Sources have told Football Insider. So basically, they're both after him. But when you look at those two, are they really top team? I mean, Everton, yeah, are decent, very good. they have been a giant of the past. We all know what they've done in the 80s, you know, winning loads of things. Nottingham Forest, sleeping giant. They won stuff, of course, in the 80s. Got a lot of money. Got a lot of money there. With that bloody fat git chairman, Marinakis, you know, loads of money. So lots in the open race to sign Celtic striker Daizen Maeda this summer. Sources have told Football Insider out. Those two, well, you know, they're both good teams in a way. I think Everton better than Forest in a way, but are they still really big teams for him to go to? The pair of Premier League sides are also battling interest from the likes of Fulham and Brentford for the Japan International. But it's not saying here we're in the driving seat. We're not leading the race at the moment. So this is probably more true than that. So who knows, really? I mean, I'd love to say we're leading the race. I'd love to say it's going to happen and it's, you know, it's going to virtually be done very soon, but I can't say that. The 28-year-old has made it clear that he is keen to leave Celtic Park this summer in order to test himself and play at the highest possible level. There we go, the highest possible level. Well, yeah, I guess it's Premier League, but does that mean the highest possible club level in the Premier? So, but if you're talking highest possible, that's Arsenal, as we know, Man City. Who else could we say? Villa? Don't know. Thing is, I don't class some of these as top six clubs. I mean, Arsenal, City, I definitely still are. For me, Spurs really aren't. I wouldn't say anymore. Yeah, Villa are up there, but still. Oh yes, well, of course we could definitely Liverpool, I suppose, still are. When you think about it, yeah. So, but he, you know, none of those teams are in for him. So, out of these others, who are really the top side here? The top club that are really up, you know, for him, you know, to give him the option where to go. I mean, no doubt. But the thing is, Forest, right? Look at Forest, yeah? They are generally down near the bottom. Battling against relegation and whatever. So are they really that great? I mean, Everton, yeah, are in the top 10. They were above us at one stage. You could say those, maybe Everton, Fulham. Well, yeah, they defy the odds a lot. But the Bees, you know, I mean, we did finish ninth. You can't say we were a really low ranked team. And you know, again, he's 28. He's got bags of experience. Yes, he's played a lot in the Scottish League. When he goes to the Premier, it's going to be tougher. But I think he's actually got the attributes that are brilliant for us, the Bees. Tireless work rate, up and down the pitch, pressing, quick, tireless work rate. For me, that's all the you know, crucial qualities Brentford want and possess. And for me, this could be a no-brainer to get him, but it's going to be a tough one because I just know other clubs are after him. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's more than this after it, as well be not just Fulham and Forest and Everton. There's going to be more. So this ain't going to be a nailed-on signing for us. you know, he's not going to be, you know, straight ahead and done. No other choices. There are other choices for him. We are not the number one probably choice for him. I don't know. I hope we are, and I hope we can sell the team to him on our project, what we want to do. Because I will say, I've said this loads of times before. I said it last season. I'll say it again. I think this guy would be incredible for us. I really hope we can get this deal done. I really do. Maeda is into the final year of his contract with the boys, and sources say that there is a feeling at Parkhead this is the best. That it is best for all parties if the front man moves on, and the club gets themselves a sizable fee. Yeah, so we're also talking about the price, of course. How much will he actually be? The idea of a move to the Premier League is understood to be hugely appealing to Maeda, who has enjoyed several electric seasons to in the Scottish Premiership. He notched 17 goals and 10 assists in all competitions last term, having hit a stunning 33 goals back in 24-25. Daizen Maeda movement expected in the coming weeks. Maeda's future at Celtic is set to be settled for good this summer, with the Glasgow Giants ready to take the final chance to cash in on their star man ahead of his contract expiring. The striker has been away at the World Cup with Japan in recent weeks, and that has provided a delay in terms of a concrete move being lined up for him. He scored for his country in their 1-1 draw with Sweden in the group stage, but was ultimately powerless to prevent them from exiting the competition at the hands of Brazil in the round of 32. With the World Cup now out of the way for Maeda, it is expected that he will find a new club in the coming weeks. Celtic are happy to grant him the move that he desires, provided that they can secure a fee that represents good value for money on their part. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Yeah. So, yeah, I really I can't reiterate and make this any more plainer. I really want this guy to be at Brentford to join us. You know, for me, it's got to be done. It's a deal. It's a deal we need to do. It could be a fair bit of money. Who knows? We don't know the actual fee. You know, they could ask for anything, really, Celtic. You know, they hold all the cards here for what they do. But I think it's a deal worth doing, whatever the price will be. And yes, we're going to battle other teams. It's not going to be straightforward. It's going to be a tug of war. It's going to be a transfer battle. Can the Bees last it? Can they want to? Do they want to stay with that? Stay in that transfer battle? They generally don't like to, do they? When it's you know, it's a case of fighting other teams. Sometimes we don't want to do that. We want it straightforward and an easy one. You know, our way is clear. There's nothing in our way, no obstacles at all to the signing. So, but I still hope I hope this will happen. I really do. This is one I would really love to see happen. It has got to be done. The Bees. This could be a very, very big signing if we can get him. It really will be. And Zian Fleming still, that has got to be sorted as well. You know, what an attack we'd have if we get them. We get this guy as well. We get Zian Fleming. We're already getting Callum Wilson. We've got Jane Anthony. I mean, this is going to be a hell of an attack for us next season. We're actually going to have goals, so many goals in us next season, surely. You know, that's adding to Dango Watara, to Igor Thiago. Yes, Kevin Schade to a lesser extent at the moment, sometimes, but we've got so many goals in us now, and there should be no excuse for us not getting goals next season, and enough goals to beat teams, and not, you know, and not give up the lead like we usually do, and only end up with a draw or a defeat. So I really want this to happen. You know, please let it happen. Please get it done, please. But as I say, do not believe that on Facebook that we've already signed him. It's not done. It's not a deal. It's not. We have not made a bid yet at all, as far as I know. Unless that bid still stood from last year, when apparently if it was us that bid for him, does that bid still stand, that offer? But the thing is, they're still going to want more money, I think, for him. I don't think this is a foregone conclusion. It is not, and it's going to cost more money. So whatever happens, though, I think we should really go for it. Don't hold back. Let's really do this. Let's go for it. So we'll see, guys. We'll actually see with this one. We'll see what happens. So, you know, let's keep an eye on this for the foreseeable time of the transfer window stays open. We're going to be looking to do this deal, I guess. So, and we've got so many other deals we're looking at. So, yeah, it's still looking good for the Bees. We're still really going for this, and I'm happy. I'm very happy with this. It's about time, really. It is about time we started really showing we mean business in the Premier, you know? It really is. But anyway, guys, I'm going to bounce. This has been a really good stream. It's gone on over an hour. So, thanks for watching, guys. I had at least a couple of people in the live chat. Thanks to them. Thanks to everyone that's been watching live or on playback. Please follow me on Insta, though, on Mr. B for Life 182, and Discord on Steve the B, of course, on Discord. I'm on there. Also, subscribe to this channel, of course, Mr. B, Hive Football Chat. Please keep smashing those likes and keep subbing, guys. It's much appreciated. Especially if you're new, please sub. I'm on 238. Let's get that up even more, guys, please. Cheers once again. There is more content to come, of course. I'm still going to be doing that stream probably about FIFA, you know, being frauds, basically. Corruption there and everything. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the, obviously, still got to do reaction to England beating Mexico 3-2. And the preview for the Norway games, playing Norway on Saturday in the quarterfinals. That's all still to come. And I think that will definitely be tomorrow. I've decided all that's going to be tomorrow, plus this, if there's another transfer stream, that'll all be tomorrow. So I could be doing at least two streams tomorrow, guys. So please watch out for them. Look out for them. But now I'm going to go, guys. I'm going to bounce. Going to enjoy the rest of the evening. Going to probably watch more of the World Cup and so forth. whatever else is on, Wimbledon and all that. Anyway, guys, take care. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day and have a good one. But for now, I'm going to bounce. I'm going to get myself out of here. Cheers, everyone. Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.